Hey everybody, this is Carolynne from NonnasNuttykrafts, and we're going to see how quick we can do this. Hopefully you're not going to see me as much because I just wanted to be a little bit closer so you can see everything that's on the table. Oops, where did my volume go? Okay. My volume disappeared, but there it is. Hello, Miss Janet. How are you? Hey, Janice. Janice, your package went out in the mail yesterday, just to FYI. Okay, one more thing. Find me here. Am I on? Am I on? Am I on? Yay. Oh, pages. Pages, pages, pages. So I have not been on. I didn't realize how long I haven't been on. And I'll apologize for that. And it's just because with the holidays and then we got all the puppies. Hey, Christy. Hey, Janet. Hey, Pam. Carol. And if I missed somebody, hopefully I didn't. Good morning. Boy, you guys are up bright and early today. I didn't even send out the, hey, Teresa. I didn't send out anything. Hey, Lacey. Saying that, hey, we're going to do anything. I just thought I'd pop on. I'm going to see how quick we can do this with you guys, because this is just an easy project. All right. And it's something that you can, of course, my things went all the way over here. Glad you can't see me bending down. Okay. So here's what we're going to do today. And let me get these up here because I forgot them. Hey, Carol. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Barbara. Wow, look at everybody's bright and early. All right, Dollar Tree. They come like this. They have snowflakes on them, right? And they have this little ugly looking bow. I always save these little things because I can use them, you know, on something later. So it comes like this. Look at the magic. We're going to pull off all the little, you know, what do you call those? Snowflakes and all. And then this is really easy. I usually just pull off a rung. And if you can see, I'm going to look at my computer because I don't have my iPad. I have the puppies. I've had them all night and they're upstairs sleeping. So I'm like, oh, I can quickly try to do this while they're sleeping because I just fed them. They're on, we're making like a mush for them now. So they get that 3 times a day because they got teeth, y'all. Them little sharp little razor teeth. So, all right, so we're just going to do this. This is all that it is. It's just winding back and forth. Probably could do it this way. It might make my life easier. Broke that because it's going to be covered. You're not even going to know. I take this garland stuff, and if you don't want it, take it to one of the preschools, or if you have grandkids or something, and, you know, give it to the classes, because that's what I do with all my, you know, stuff like this. And I just give it to them because they can use it for something. You know, the kids can make snowmen, fuzzy snowmen, or something like that. From the snowy Maine. Oh, good God, I heard about all that. Good morning from Texas. Hi, Diana. Why not leave this on your, gonna cover it? Yes, I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna show you what, we're gonna do this. Dun, dun, dun. This isn't completed because we have to put a bow on that. But I'm gonna show you how I do it. All right. So we're going to take all this, and I have a bag over here. This is yarn, as if you didn't know. It's blanket yarn. And so what we're going to do, you can get this at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, Walmart, wherever. You can find blanket yarn. There's different types. There's ones that have like little curly loopy things like this, you know, in it. So you could do whatever you want. I chose to do this. And I got another project. Whoops, that if I get it done today, I'm going to show you using this yarn for Valentine's Day. I got to find the beginning of this one. Oh, it's stuck in here. So I'm going to take these babies and just put them on the floor for me. All right. And I'm going to try to look back and forth. See, hey, Lacey from North Carolina. Woohoo! Everybody's in the house today. Hey, Catherine. That's my daughter. She's going to be bringing my little munchkin over soon. Hey, if you guys haven't seen, I think it's on my private page. I'm not sure. I'll look to see. Today is what we call Giving Tuesday. With the puppies that we're, you know, fostering, they're doing a Giving Tuesday and everything. Once, you know, Giving Tuesday, they'll match whatever is donated. So please, I know it's kind of hard during the holidays and stuff, but it would be so nice that we can rescue some more puppies and stuff. Now, this is going to be covered front and back. I did try just to loop it back and forth, just like we did with the garland there. But what happens is up here, you get all this done, and this part's up here, you know, the part of the, you know, the yarn, and then you run out of loop little notchy things. So that didn't work. So this is actually the second one I'm doing. So I like to put it in there. And because the candy cane, the stripes are up on an angle. I mean, it's up to you which way you want to do it, so to speak. I'm going to put the red on the bottom. And I'm doing that because I am going to glue these little edges here. Let me put this way. Let me get it here. Whoops, sorry. I know I went out of frame. Sorry. So this part I just want, because I want that like tucked in here. So just take a little dab of glue on here just to kind of hold it in place. And I will put some glue on here. Oh, that's hot. To do it. Hello from Michigan. Hey, Doretta. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Sally. Hey, Julie. All right. Oop. Glue strings. God, those things are already starting. I haven't even done anything really. All right. So now if you can find a better way to start this, by all means, go for it. Okay. So I'm going to bring this around. And I just want to go ahead. And I'm going to do this candy cane. Maybe I'll do it opposite of what I did. No, I'll do it that way. Get in there. Stuff you back in there. I want it close enough to the bottom because when I come around, I kind of want to glue this bottom a little bit. So let me glue the red. Whoops. Glue the red right in here. And I'm coming a little bit over the edge. I don't know if you could see, because when I come back around, before I start my diagonal thing, I'm going to go ahead and I want to meld the two edges together, if that makes sense. Bring the white around. Again, I'm not worried about this. It's going to be tucked in there. Because see, when I come around here like this, and see, I'm going to have this open, so I'm going to take these and I'm going to glue them shut. Oh, thank you. Hey, Carla. Why not cover it and leave the garland? You could, Carol, if you wanted to. You could do it, you know, it doesn't matter. I just chose to do it this way. There's probably a million ways. And if you get glue on this, don't worry about it. Let it dry. You can always snip it off. So I'm just going to squeeze this shut. Oops. I'm going to more glue on my fingers than anything. Oop. I heard one puppy. They talk in their sleep. They're funny. Okay. So let me get that white right there. And this is just because it's at the beginning and it's starting. Oops. That piece came off because I didn't let it glue good enough. God. I'm going to make a pile here of all this glue on me. Come around. It's always the beginning that gets you. And then after that, it's like I start my stripes. Good golly. So hold on. And the reason why I use the red The red just kind of hides everything a little bit better for me than the white. Okay. Then I'm just going to start coming up here, and I'm going to start just going up on an angle. And the beginning, like I said, is a little bit hard to start because you know you're starting square across here. So once I get the first like 2 rows, I'll come back and I'll glue this. And I pull it kind of tight because I want it to stay where it is. And I just go up a little bit on an angle because once you get it started, then you're fine. And don't pull it too tight because these priming things will come out. So at the end, I go back and I'll go ahead and glue. I know my little fat fingers, they're actually in the drawer underneath where the glue gun is. I don't need it as much for this. It's just in the beginning. I probably should have had them on. My little glue fingers. So I don't burn them. And you just kind of go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And look how fast this goes. It's just like the same thing as if you take ribbon and you want to do this with ribbon. And see, candy cane. Now you can do this any color you want. I'm choosing to do red and white, but it doesn't really matter. Hello, Miss Johanna. Hope your arm is feeling better. So sorry to hear. Hey, Julie. Good morning, girl. Look at you guys are all up bright and early. All right, so here we go here. Now what's going to happen here, if you notice on this one here, you see a lot more of the red and the white is up at the top because it does get tight in there. So we're just going to go ahead and we'll just follow it around and I just bring it up and through and I go. Let me pull some yarn up. Oh, that red one. There we go. Pull that red. There we go. I had to pull the red a little bit tighter there. And you just go. So each one's going to be a little different. This one I see a lot more of the white than I did on that one. That's okay. It is okay. Candy canes are not quite all the same, I don't think. Oh, hey, Julie, thank you. Perfect, you're right. Thank you for shipping the wreath out so quickly. Johanna, I saw that and I was like, what? Is this anybody related to you up in New York? And I was like, no, couldn't be. Yes, when I get an order, I try to take care of everybody and get things going. So that they're not waiting. All right. So we're going to come around to the end and we're going to kind of do something similar to what we did in the beginning. I know my hands are covering it. So what I like to do here is I'm just going to pull it and I'm going to, tell me I put my scissors in the drawer. What a ninny I am. Let me move this over here. It's my glue stick, glue gun. I did. Well, that was silly of me. Silly Millie. All right, and then what I'm going to do is just kind of pull this across, estimate how much I want to keep. I usually go a little bit longer. I can always cut it off. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to tack this in. This is the bottom one, is the white one here. Just so it doesn't slip because we're coming down on the curb. On the curb? Oh, this is the curve, not curb. It's not a... I'll bring the red one across. Can you guys see? I don't know if I'm in the frame. Let me move you guys. I'm gonna move you just a little bit towards me. Hopefully that worked. Red is next. Bring that white around. Hey, Charlotte. The red together makes it look fancy. It does. It's cute. You know, we always do the ribbon ones, and see, I have to go back and I have to tack this. Remember what I said? So, let's see. White is next, right? Clip that. Gonna bring this one around. I'm just gonna tuck it in between here. I'm going to do the same with the white because we're done bringing the white around. Just tuck it in. And then what I'm going to do is take this part, spread it out. I'm going to glue it to the red. So it looks like that. Hey Patricia, hey Eva, hey Casey. Hey Casey, how's that baby going? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is a happy Tuesday. All right, so that's all glued there. So then I'm going to do the same thing I did that on the other one. I pinch it and we'll fix that bottom piece. And I'm just going to put some glue in here and pinch these together. Without burning my fingers. That would be the thing. Glue strings again. So let's go back because this was on the curb. So we're going to glue that one right there, which should have been here, cord. Hot glue works great with yarn. Oh, except for on your fingers. There we go. Oh, that burned. Ooh, still hot. All right, so now you have your candy cane. Voila. And then, like I said, if you have, once it all dries, if you have pieces of, I was going to say chalk, glue sticking out, you just go back and snip it. All right, easy peasy. So then I'm going to let this one dry, put it off to the side. Now the thing is choosing what kind of ribbon do you want to make, you know, or a bow I should say. So let's go ahead and, oh, I just pulled out some different things. I was thinking plaid on the bottom. I don't know, I had plaid on 2 colors. I had some polka dots. Got some green. I just wanted to go a little funky. I can do whatever I want. So let's open it up. Let's say the green. I like the green polka dots. Let's throw those over there. As I said, I'm going to be done with Christmas, right? And here I am still making Christmas things. Hey, if it's your first time watching, you guys, just hit anywhere on the page. Those 3 little white dots will pop up at the top there, and hit the notifications one, and you know, bless the page. More friends we have in here, the more fun we'll have. So let's just do this and see. Oh, I do like that with that. Look at how that pops on there. We can do a polka dot, and you could do these in 2, if you want to use 2.5 inch. These are a little bit smaller than the, you know, the these ones here. These are the other ones you get from Dollar Tree. So you can see these are a little smaller on them. So I'm just going to use 1.5 inch. I thought about the 2.5, but I think 1.5 will suffice for this. And we're just going to make a quick little terry bow. Your tail can be as long as you want. It's up to you. Come here, ribbon. It's rolling off the thing there. Now you could do this by hand, you could do it using the Easy Bow, Pro Bow, whatever. And I'm just going to estimate my bow is going to be like that. Now sometimes when I use this, I'll use my board here to figure out how big I'm making it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's about a 4-inch loop on each side. Give or take. And we're just going to, I think we're just going to make this whole bow green. Green polka dots. I have some of these I could stick in, or something else. You know, if I want to stick in there little balls, whatever you want to do. If you want to stick some little sprays, I got some funky little sprays up there we could stick in there too. So I do have a craft show this weekend, y'all. And it is at South County High School here in Lorton. So if you all are about and around there, come on out and have some fun with us. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Hello, Miss Deborah. Here, ribbon. Come to me. I think I'm going to do 3 loops on the bottom. And you can do this however you want. So I know this isn't the best angle for you guys to see this at. So these are all 4 inches. I have 3 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be my tail hanging down. And I got 3 on the other side. They're 4 inches on each side. Then I'm going to make this next one smaller. We're just going to take it into around 2, 2.5, somewhere like that. And I'll probably do 2 of these on each side as well. It's more like 3 inches. There we go. Hey, Louie and Julie, how's the puppies? I looked for the 4 babies. Wait, I took my 4 babies to their forever home Saturday. Mama's still missing. Oh! Hi, Michelle. Hi, Irene. Luann, how are you? The puppies are doing so good. The little runt, who is, they're all upstairs sleeping. She's still the little runt. She's more Lena. The other 2 are just little porkers. I swear to God, those 2, like, you know, they never miss a meal. I swear. And so this is what it's going to kind of look like, the bow so far. We're going to have 3 on the bottom, 2, and then I'm going to do 1 more for the center. The boy, oy, he is a feisty little thing. Him and the other one, Sky, they get into little quibbles, and they're growling, and they're doing their little barks. You know, they're just, I'll go in there and I'll just lay down on the floor with them. I got one of those big baby gates. It's like, you know, it collapses like an accordion, so it's like 8-sided. So they have a big play area now. Close up in my bedroom. All right, that's that. And we're going to get a red pipe cleaner, or you could do green. Let's do red because we have red and white going on here. You can fold your pipe cleaner in half if that makes it easier for you, so you know where the midway point is. Just go down, push it down. Hey, Linda. And look, I didn't even cut my ribbon yet. Hold it between your fingers. Take your pipe cleaner, just like that, and twist it. Now let me cut this one off. I don't know how long I have the other one. It looks ratty right now, doesn't it? But we gotta poof it up. And of course I like to poof it up after I get it on, because I always mess it up between the time of putting it on. That's just me. So look how cute that's coming. I think that's gonna look cute on there. Look, just a simple little bow, y'all. Now, what you can do, you can either thread it through here and then through the back, which is what I, you know, rather than taking this whole thing and wrapping it around. I mean, the red pretty much blends in. You could do it that way too. It's really gonna be, again, up to you. I'm gonna thread it through just because I can. And I decide where I'm gonna put it, thread it through. Make sure I'm on either side of those braces. And it's just because I don't want to see that much of this, you know, on the outside of this. But, you know, again, your choice. It got stuck on the yarn. It's the same thing that happens with deco mesh when you're trying to thread your pipe cleaner through. It always gets stuck. All right. Look how cute. Oh, could you? I I just bought that. I did I think I showed pictures of it. Look, I'm just winding it. Of it, and what they were in to what they are in now. And it's definitely a lot bigger, that's for sure. And I'm just going to cut these on an angle. I'm not going to dovetail these. And, you know, it's big enough for me. My dog loves to go in there and play with them. Now she can because it's a bigger space. Whereas the other one, she couldn't. So she goes in there, she'll lay down. She does a little prancing things with her paws to play with them. And, you know, she's a lot bigger than they are. So look how cute. Hello, what did we do this? What? Not even in, 20 minutes? Because I'm yakking. Now, it is a bow. It is a bow. Duh. I will put a dab of glue behind here, depending if I'm going to stick anything in this. I'm looking up in my thing. I don't think I want to. I think I want to keep it plain. What do you guys think? Should we stick any squirrely things in there? Thank you, Sally. Hey, Sandra. Hello, Miss Julie. Oh, thank you, Julie. Hello, Tamara. Joined back again. So look at, isn't that cute? So I have like 6 of these. I was going to use them as decoration. I have a party to go to. And I thought, you know what? Let me see how people react to them at my craft show. And if they like them, I'll sell them there. I can always get more. But look, easy. Easy. And it's done. Let me see if I could stick a little sprig up there. Hold on. Whoops. Good Lord, I hope you can't see my floor. I'm going to hit this thing. I'm going to move you guys a little closer so I can walk by. Hey, Claire. See how easy it is, Luann? Whoop. Boy, I really hit you guys, didn't I? I knew I was going to trip on that. I got some silver. I got some funky little balls up here. Ooh. Let's see if any of these would work. I don't know. It might be too white. I'm squeezing between the stand and the thing there. Where I keep my ribbon. So this was a big thing, and I've used it in parts. Whoa. So I cut it down some. I don't know. Not all of this, needless to say. You know what? I'm going to leave it because I'm not sure what I want to do. But I just like it a simple bow. I like this bow. And when I do something like this, I like to do them in sets of 2. Because some people may have a double door. They want to hang them both from their like lanterns, lights out front, or on a post. So I try to do them in sets of 2. So that's something you may want to think about. I used to do every single candy cane, one of this, one of this, one of that. And it wasn't until I was at a show where somebody said, hey, and I went, oh, didn't think about that. So I got wise to that. You know what? Wait, I have some greenery. Hold on. I got to squeeze by again. Let me move this a little bit closer. And then maybe I won't hit you. Oh, this might go good. I keep looking. I want to add a little greenery up top. I don't like those little bally things. Let's see. Hold on. I do like this ribbon. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it on there. But I do. I do. I just glue all over the place. Hey, Rianne. Hey, Barbara. Thank you. I keep my glue gun on this little, you know, see like my computer, there's a shelf that you pull out. These are an old school desk. Not a very good question. I have the other candy canes that are the bigger Dollar Tree ones. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And I sell those, I think I have them for $30. So this I'd probably go like maybe 25. 20, 25. Look. Oh, I like that. Glue time. Now I would normally use my glue pot to dip this in, but there we go. Look at that. Can't beat that, and that will probably hold the bow in place too. But I can stick some glue on the bottom here just to make sure the bow. There we go. Stinking cute. I like that. Yeah, look how easy it was. Hey Pam. It's so easy. Oh, wait, I missed the comment. I got something you wrap the candy canes in. You're saying, what did you wrap the candy canes in? This is what they call blanket yarn. Okay, you can find it in any of the craft stores, Walmart, wherever. And I just wrapped it around to make these candy canes. And what the candy canes were, those of you that are just joining, this is what the candy cane was. Well, it had a little thing here. And I took off all of this. So you wind up, this is from Dollar Tree, you wind up with the plastic frame like this, and then you wrap on an angle your yarn going up, and which is what we did here, and we just made this. Got a little tinsel there. Thanks, guys. There we go. I do like the green, and you know what? It's not... The little bally things I think were too much. And, you know, there's different greenery you can put in there. So, you know, but I just like it with just a touch of greenery. You know, when you do the Christmas wreath, the greenery wreaths, the evergreen, they put the bow and they put some balls and, you know, just a little bit of berries or something in there just gives it a little bit extra touch. I do like this bow with this. I think I have it in red too. Red with green dots so I can alternate. But see how simple that is? And you can make a bunch of these. So like when you're doing craft shows, you can make a bunch of these because they're easy to do. And you can sell them. Thank you, thank you, Tamara. Hi, Tom. How are you? Oh my God, it's beautiful. Thank you. Love the bow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's simple. Simple and easy. Simple and easy. I mean, I have this red one. I don't know how the red's gonna look. If it's too much red. I like the green. I think the red on red doesn't go. I thought about this because it had the green in it. I'm not sure. I like the green bow with the dots on it. And you could do white. Or you could do whatever, you know, you want. For this, I just like the one color blow. I think if I have too many colors in there, I think it would drive me crazy. Now, another quick thing I'm going to show you guys. I know my granddaughter's going to be popping in the door soon. Can I do that magic like everything disappears off the desk? So this is something I'm working on. I got one done. Pom-poms. Okay, simple pom-poms. And I wanted to make a garland. Okay, so if you guys have seen, I've done these Christmas trees. Oops. I'm tangled in yarn down here. And let me grab one. This is not the color I'm doing it in. I wasn't going to do this with you. Did I hit that phone again? Probably did. Okay. So I've done these Christmas trees, and these have been actually really good sellers for me this year. And I did them in these colors. Let me move that. Okay. Simple colors that you can use all year round. You could put little stars or whatever you want on top if you want to, or just leave them like this because they're timeless. So what I took the white yarn and I did like a tree in white and then two smaller ones in red. And the red is, you know, kind of bright. So what I'm doing with that is taking this and just simply wrap it around. Let me do it on the off-white one so you can see a little bit better. No, that won't show up on the off-white. Go over there. And all I'm doing, I take the little top of the, where the pom-pom is, and I glue it there. And you just take your pom-pom gone. Just, it doesn't have to be a lot, and you just do that. Okay? So, like I said, I have the red ones. My house is a mess over there because I put up the tree. The table's not done, so all the Christmas decorations are there right now. But simple little thing you can make. This is just embroidery thread is what I use. I have about 3 strands of the thread in here. I tied a knot at one end, took my needle and just started poking it through on the pom-poms. And you could do this whatever. Valentine's Day is coming up. Hello. Could do that. And that's what I'm going to do with the trees, is some red and white ones, and do this. With it, you can add pink in here if you want to do it in pink. You could do whatever you want, guys. Whatever. It's endless. This is the bottom down here. This is the top. I left extra because I don't know how long I wanted it. I just kept threading. I was watching TV and just kept threading and knotting, threading and knotting. So, but that's it. I have missed you guys so much for not being here. Let me turn the camera on me a little bit. Let's see. Lack of sleep person here. It's going to be delay. I don't know if you could see me yet. Can you see me? There I am. So I've missed you guys. I've been so busy with, I had 5 craft shows before Thanksgiving. Had a little bit of a break. Puppies came into being. We've had them now since they've been 2 weeks. Now today they're at 4 weeks. So they are growing. They are, you know, they can start to see better. They're starting to be able to follow things because their eyesight and stuff. I can't show them to you. The place that we're, you know, fostering them from doesn't want us to put them out on the social media. So, I mean, you know, if I happen to be walking by and a puppy pops into the picture, maybe I can show you my bathroom. You want to see my bathroom? Say yes. Somebody say yes. Oh, wait. All my comments are up here. Hey, Regina. Oh, my God. I'm missing all these. Whoa. Thank you, Luann. Hey, Regina. I saw a few of those trees in the Christmas decorations. Really cute. Yes, I did them this past weekend. I did my friend's, I call it the mini install. And she had bought them. I had stars on the top of hers. I'm not doing the stars because now it's kind of getting close to past Christmas. So with these, I'm just doing them plain so people can keep them up. The stars, you can. Hers are glued. Her stars are glued on. Sometimes some of them you can take them on and off. So hey, Patty. Did you do the trees with the? Yes, I did. This is with just different colored yarn. And you could do these whatever color. There's tons. This yarn, I got the yarn from Hobby Lobby. But again, you know, any of the craft stores have them in different colors. Check their ones online. Look at all the glue strings from doing these things over here. And this is made out of this. I did this on, there is, if you go back on, look at for one of my videos, I think I have it listed as yarn trees. These are paper mache cones. You can do them whatever you want. If you want to do styrofoam, the only thing is that these are glued as it's going up. The styrofoam may melt. So I have 3 of them. Sets, got these at Hobby Lobby as well. Where's my ceiling look? Wish your ceiling looked that good. This is my first time watching. I love those candy canes. Oh, hey, Wendy. How are you? Oh, Tamara said yes. Okay, good. So I can show you my bathroom. We'll go upstairs. So look for the tutorial that I did this. It's on my page. And I'm going to take you for a walk so you can see my bathroom. and my room. Now it's funny, we remodeled the whole room up there, and now it's like Puppy Palace. All right, let me just unplug the glue gun so I don't trip on the cord. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm going to flip you guys around. Oh, good God. Wait, I flipped you the wrong way. There we are. You see my tree in the background that's not lit. Look, no star, no topper. Because we usually put the star in with the tree, and can't find it. So this is my bedroom. Okay. This is my bathroom, which has now turned into puppy feeding station. So, but it is complete. Yay! So that's the closet. Now this area, like I said, it's turned into Puppy Palace. So I got my bottles all ready for the next feeding, next 2 feedings. And they are sleeping. Let's see, who's that? That's the boy, Chase. Oh, the little one's back there. That's Everest, and this is Sky. You were looking at my ceiling the whole time during the video? No. Because on my computer, it showed you guys looking at what I was making. Wait a minute. When did I flip it that you were looking at my ceiling? Hey, Betty. You're not looking at my ceiling. Can you guys see? Wait a minute. Can you guys see me? Oh, when I was walking up the stairs, maybe? Okay, so you can see me. Okay. When you finish your project. Oh, because I flipped it. You know, I hit the thing. And then I was like, oh, wrong way. And I realized that. Okay, cool. Woo. Oh, when you went to the computer. Oh, okay. Well, it was at the end of the project. Sorry. You know, the thing is, I didn't see the comments. There's a delay from the phone going on to the computer, so I didn't see the comments. And I picked up the phone, and I saw somebody said, we're looking at the ceiling, and I was like, what do you mean you're looking at the ceiling? So, silly me. Well, at least it was after. So this is the Munchkins. They're there. And this is their big play yard. Big. Taking over my bedroom. Look at my chairs are all pushed down here. This is the old, you know, thing I had them in. And then somebody was selling this online. I kept looking and somebody was selling it. So I was like, and the price that I wanted to pay. Oh, well, you know, I never do anything right. But look, my bed's not even made because I didn't plan to come up here and show you guys. But there's my bedroom. Doesn't it look nice with all the puppy stuff in here? Oh, God, I don't want to see my replay. They are cute little munchkins. They are like, now I'm going down the stairs, so you might see my ceiling. They like to bite on you and like to pull on my hair. You know, so they're good kids. They're good puppies. They're sleeping longer now because we're giving them like a mush instead of just bottles. So they're sleeping longer, which is good. But I did have I think it was a 3:30 feeding, you know, with them. And then a 5:30. And then I fed them at 8. And now they're sleeping. So yeah, I will I was like, I got to show you guys it all done because we had it done in October and then trying to move everything back in. And then I had all my craft shows. Like I started at the end of October and I went boom, 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 boom. I had 4 in a row, on the weekends. And, then I was like, okay. And then I was setting up the house to do Thanksgiving because, you know, family was coming. We had 9 people here. And I was like, okay, let me get that going. And then, of course, the puppies came too. So it's just like, I feel like I'm catch up. I mean, my dining room, I have stuff laying up on my coffee table right now because I have a show this weekend. This is my last one. My baby had back surgery, so I've been getting up a lot also. Oh my gosh, baby. Oh, well, I hope you're doing better. Thank you, Tamara, by the way. Oh, God, Lord, I am so happy that thing is done. We're not doing any remodeling next year. Even though I always have my little list. And if I do one, it's just the garage, which is basically paint the garage, you know, needs to be done. Then there's silly things like, you know, got to seal the driveway and stuff like that. And my hair isn't, look at my hair just sticking out here. Good God. What does it say? Low connection. There we go. It took a while to do, so. Yes, he was trying to walk now. Thank you. Oh, good. We did a back surgery. I was a vet tech, and at the one house, we had to do it on a dachshund. And this is going back many, many years before they have all the little walking things and all that they have now for animals. And so I built out of PVC piping, and I used elastic, and it was a baby, you know, it had like a U, so it would keep the baby's head, you know, from going from side to side like in a car seat or something, and it had little, you know, holes where the straps would come through. So we put the dog's legs through those holes, and the other part we, you know, I attached up, and I put it on wheels, and I just, you know, did that as like therapy with the dog every single day. Oh, yeah, right, Tamara. I love the puppies too. I want one. My son's girlfriend wants one, and I think my daughter's husband, you know, Cassidy's dad, Jay, wants the boy. But I'm still working on my husband. He keeps saying no to 2 dogs. I'm like, but it's a puppy. She's not going to be as big, I don't think, as the other one. Don't know that, but yeah, right, Sally. This is no makeup. If you could see into my eyes. I had a really bad headache. I got a really bad headache early morning, and I don't know, it was like 2 o'clock. I woke up and took some Advil and stuff, but finally went away, and I got to sleep. And then it's like, oh, puppy's up, gotta feed them. So it's all good, all good. But I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have a happy Tuesday. Please look on my page. I'm not sure. I have to go look. My daughter told me she posted it, so I don't know if she posted it on my personal page or she posted it on my business page. Today is Tuesday Giving, or Giving Tuesday, I should say, and it's donation for the rescue, you know, which is Project Second Chance for the puppies. And what they do is they have, somebody was gracious enough to donate a private jet, and they fly it down there and bring these puppies and dogs up from Puerto Rico, and since the hurricane. And so it's been 2 years they've been doing this, and they have rescued I think it's 1,000 dogs / puppies. So to, you know, finance some of this stuff, you know, as well as to buy the food and all the stuff for the puppies and all. If you guys can give, you know, a little, that would be great. Much appreciated. And what they'll do at the end, they'll match whatever has been donated. So, yes, you too, Claudia. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Yes, have a wonderful day, you guys. And my little munchkin should be arriving. They said 10:15. It's 10:08. And try that project out. And, you know, give it as gifts. Somebody, you know, you go into parties, give the candy cane as a gift to somebody. All right? So I'll see you guys later. And thanks for coming to NonnasNuttykrafts.